Kitty Vickies, this is Hollow of Dawn coming to you with a public service announcement bringing attention to a certain video game I played recently from Steam's Next Fest called Of the Devil, in which its demo, titled Episode 0, is available for free to play on the platform. This is not a sponsorship, no one's paid me to say anything about this game, only that it's probably the greatest thing I've played from this year's Next Fest, and I want to share the love with you all. What happens when you mix Ace Attorney, Danganronpa, and Zero Escape with hard-ass cyberpunk like Blade Runner and Deus Ex? You get probably one of the most interesting first impressions I've had for a science fiction video game world since probably Valhalla all the way back in 2016, with an undeniably slick and stylish interface, cutscenes, transitions, etc. backing it up. You play as Morgan, a defense attorney caught in the middle of a case involving a serial killer known as the Heartbreak Killer, known for killing victims by shooting them in the heart with pinpoint accuracy, and you are tasked with actually defending a man accused of being the murderer, with a lot of Episode 0 taking place over the course of an interrogation where, with your own actions, aim to prove the accused man's innocence in the whole ordeal. Where the story goes and what it sets up, however, I won't go into detail since, like myself, it's best to go into Of the Devil completely blind to its myriad twists and turns it takes in this single episode alone. Now, the reason I'm making a video dedicated to Of the Devil at all, despite the fact I streamed it, is it kinda reminds me of an old visual novel called Dysfunctional Systems, Learning to Manage Chaos, a promising first episode to a series that, unfortunately due to a lot of factors, was never continued from that point on. It had a great start, but the rest never materialized aside from a prequel episode released years later. I don't want the same thing to happen to Of the Devil, not after such a promising start like I just experienced. It gave me Raymond Chandler vibes with a dash of Ace Attorney and Danganronpa with Deus Ex on top, with gameplay to not only test your intelligence, but also your deduction skills in a way that kept me on the edge of my seat, and that's just the demo! I want Of the Devil to continue to its conclusion. Play the game, support the developers of said game. Basically give this game as much support and attention because lately, I've been in need of some refreshing ass games, and this was a refreshing ass game that touched upon all of my sensibilities, and I hope you enjoy it too. This is Hollow of Dawn signing out. Support indie games.